Hi everyone, welcome in to tonight's stream where we will be diving back into Beacon Pines.
Secret lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Oh, I think we left off when we found out that our grandma is involved in some shenanigans with the other boss lady. I forget what her name is. Oh, what time is it? That jumper is so cute. I love it. Okay, chill out. Yes. Oh, God. Is that Beck? Rolo and Beck. Rolo, what on earth is that? Is that so cute? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
We already checked there. Aha!
As a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Is there? We can never look inside that cabinet in the kitchen. Maybe that? Yeah. The closet upstairs. Oh, right. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first? No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm gonna take this important thing and huck it in a bush? Well, she could dig it into the dirt. True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face.
Is it the thing that we're thinking
All
of?
three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Okay, but be careful, please. Yep. That one. All right, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with... Please get a chair or something so you don't break the glass or something.
Before he could finish, Lucas scrambled up Rolo's back.
Okay, please be careful. Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in.
I feel like maybe that box on top of the...
With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss. But the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup and...
Beth pulled on one of the teacups.
No way!
With a hollow click.
No. Is that a hatch right next to it?
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Oh my god, there are little scoot marks. Seems like your gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret lairs. Evil masterminds and superheroes. I feel like Gran is on the right side of history here. I don't think she's doing anything nefarious or anything. I think she's trying to stop the big bad. So which one do we think she is? We're about to find out. Oh no. Oh wow. She... right behind Rolo's head. She has like a... you know... a mini... boxing thing. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe? Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. What, you're just gonna leave us down here? Yeah, come on, this place has got to be filled with juicy evidence. Okay, we can't go upstairs. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution explosive. And jam jars, I think that's what she gave. That's why she had specific jam jars that needed to go to, I forget what they're called, the lady that works at the diner, and then the other guy who works at the fruit stand is probably filled with whatever that is. They were gonna go explode some stuff, as you do. That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs, right? Only one way to find out.
Casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the
Why
jam.
would you do that?
He
Huckleberries.
smacked
Why is he eating it? A hint of brown sugar and ink? What?
Rolo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
That might be how they're passing secret messages to each other or something, and they put notes in the jam in the jars. Aha!
Rolo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. Yeah, the lady at the diner. A Grand Jam Gram? It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The suit, the hazmat suit. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Aw man, are they doing a heist without us? Whatever it is, it can't be good. Why are you assuming that? You said that before you wanted to jump to conclusions, you wanted to snoop around. You're jumping to conclusions. So more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
Is that our dad? What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
He's good at skimming. It's a good tip. It's a good tip. It's a good skill to learn. How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent scholar in dense documents and cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. I mean, it's just, he's describing symptoms. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait.
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
We know Mr. Nuncreed is a sneaky fuck, so... There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims that tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something else.
Rollo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. Is this gonna be about his mom? This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind, exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands. Is this why he left?
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut.
Harsh language for a 12-year-old.
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town, out of the kindness of her heart. She puts little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. I wonder if she suspects him of anything. Cause he tried to kill us that one time. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My moms are both on here. Both with question marks. She probably doesn't know. She probably doesn't know too much about them, or she's investigating them currently. She probably suspects Mr. Nuncreed. That's why he has a little check mark. Or she knows that he's involved in something. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Is that the mayor? Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Well, yeah, Eris Valentine was the lady who loaned her the hazmat suit as a favor. So she probably suspected her at first, but she doesn't anymore because she's working with her to figure out something or get rid of somebody. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. Yeah, that's their target. Good. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. Yeah, you guys have said that like 50 billion times. I would like to punch this. There has to be an achievement for this. Come on.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool. This looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow it,
carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right to town square. That's the fountain in the middle of the town. That is where the source is, where the hole was, where Iggy died together with Mr. Kerr. That is so sad. What a weird place to hide treasure. Well, they know that something is there. Rollo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So they're gonna explode it to get to the source, because you gotta blow it up because there was a hole. So it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer. Rollo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Oh. Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. No, I think she's gonna go to the other Ooh, I wonder if she needs the hazmat suit to go so she doesn't die of cold in the other Beacon Pines where it's super cold and wintry. She might go there and explode the source. Because Mr. Kerr, when Iggy wanted to put the fireworks inside of the hole, he was like, no, don't do that. So maybe she wants to do that. Not if we stop her. Oh, what was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was what? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh. Quiet. Hit the lights. Hide under the desk.
And they became statues in the dark.
Hide under the desk.
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped.
I mean, she probably... If she was in the kitchen, you guys didn't even close the cabinet thing. You guys didn't close it behind you.
Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Oh. Oh, it's him. I like him. Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Oh, no. He probably thinks it's their enemy or something who has found their secret hiding place. Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone. I believe him. I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly.
Rollo!
Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rollo, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway.
Why would, just sit tight?
He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Why in what world can a child take on a grown-up? Rollo. Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me. But there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome. I don't think anything happened to him. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground.
No.
Pressing his
There's
fingers to
no
the man's
way.
neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
I love this man. He's so cute. Mr. Tolliver?
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation.
Rollo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver.
Let him come to first?
Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, 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 Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Just slap him. Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver.
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head.
Poor Tolliver.
He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the world?
The chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now hold on, let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're sweating.
The doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or... well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance! What? I don't
Mr.
even...
Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
No! You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran? Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good lord.
He shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Yeah. Source? What's the source? It's where
His voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began. What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
Oh, poor guy.
Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Oh, I feel, but Rollo, you did great, but just I feel bad for Tolliver. Damn, Rollo, that was so hot. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? Weren't you listening, Luca? It's where the town began? We need more information. Yeah, but we'd better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. Is there anyone else who might know more? The lady at the diner. I forget her name once again, but her. What about the history museum? It just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? The library. If there's any information about the source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. Aw, I was hoping we could have explored. Can we go back? Maybe we should check the front desk, but maybe we could go outside. Oh, we can't even talk to him. Why are you guys stalking me? This is a dang nice library. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? He is. He's so cute with his little bucket hat and his overalls. Oh, Kato hung out here so much. Eventually, they gave him a set of keys. Even his little squeakies are cute. I just keep an eye on the place for Miss Novak sometimes. We've never met her before, I don't think. They got you working for free? Maybe they give him some fish. It's quiet, and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. It might sound a little strange. I already told you, Enrollo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing, we sorta don't know.
I realise it's not much to go on.
That's nothing to go on.
Good start. Great. What do you got on the history of the town? There's the county record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Newspaper clippings could be useful. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. That could be useful. Great, we'll start there.
Chapter 8.
Page 69. Oh, you can't see that. Just trust me.
6 feet under, 3 towns over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered.
I wonder if Mr. Tolliver would spill more if we tried the chill cop. Hopefully we get to try that soon.
Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of these asinine death records. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life. Till he read so much, a boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out. Go to the festival and risk getting blown up. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll pit you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Classic comeback. Reliable, sturdy. Really, that's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just
Slammed
like
her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey, we're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and
Tickled the back of Luca's mind.
go get something to eat at the diner while also maybe do a bit of investigating there. Wait, what was that name, Beck? In the obit, J. Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago. 8 years ago, that number keeps popping up. A lot of stuff happened 8 years ago, apparently. Our dad died as well. That can't be right. What is that? J. Hartford. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford. She faked her death? Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over, then who am I living with? Ew!
The question hung in the air.
Well, Gran doesn't really look like she's related to us. She kind of looks like a wolf. All right, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can for the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about that unconscious man in your basement? He's probably gone by now. Grandma probably got to him. I'll think of something. Or we pretend to have come home and we saw the door open and we were like, oh, we found you here. It's a very cute house.
If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
No, I don't.
He held
Oh,
perfectly
shit.
still, tempering his breath, and to listen closely.
I didn't like that music at all. Or, I mean, their ears are kind of similar. She doesn't have antlers, but maybe female things of whatever creature he is don't have antlers. Oh.
She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Hello? I jump on you. Yeah, figures. Oh no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a
Or
trace?
maybe Gran knew everything.
But Mr. Tolliver didn't know who it was that spoke to him, so... What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars.
Why would you
opened
do
one,
that?
And shoveled a handful into his mouth.
I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
Lift the lid to read the label.
Did he eat something gross? Mr. Nuncreed. Oh no. But I think she's suspecting Mr. Nuncreed of doing something bad, which he is. You know, killing people, that's quite bad. Kidnapping them, also pretty bad. So she probably poisoned his jam or something. Oh no. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. Come on, give us an achievement for this. It can't just be here for nothing. Is Gran gonna be up? Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool. Granny!
As Luca climbed the final stair,
Oh, no.
the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
Oh no, I think he was poisoned.
His stride began to falter.
Yeah.
He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
Come on, legs. Just a few more steps.
Luca groaned and tried to move.
Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna try the other branch.
His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground.
Yeah, I think he ate some poison.
Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The germ? Yeah. Go to sleep. He did. Or is it just sleep? That's Grandma. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? Rest now and let me handle everything. Okay, so maybe we didn't die. Okay. Well, that's sweet of her. Maybe we did die. Did we die?
A speech to end all speeches.
Yeah, I think that's referring to the speech at the festival.
Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed.
I think they were trying to get Mr. Nuncreed to fall asleep so they could do something. I don't know.
He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
Not you, Mr. Nuncreed.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Well, Luca, my boy, you don't remember this, but he did try to kill you, so she has good reason. She's found out something about him. Perhaps a phone booth full of
Luca
bodies.
snapped back to the matter at hand.
The festival. That just reminds me of Into the Woods. We got to go to the festival. Even if she's not our granny, she's still trying to take care of us. Maybe it's our mom's friend or something. Hello? Where have you been? I got drugged. Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Whoa ho ho! Sly devil. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. He is the danger! Luca! Have you found anything? We looked around, but haven't seen anything odd. Your gran is nowhere to be found. That's odd. But Mr. Nuncreate is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get a moving. Oh, wow.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Oh, you got this. Ahem. Is this thing... Ugh. Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Even that's more than the old codger
Gus
deserved.
cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Miss Kurt, fuck off. Gus Valentine, everyone. Okay. What an asshole.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
No, I don't like that. Let's hear it for our mayor. What a great turnout. Ah, heck, I didn't prepare anything, as if. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Here we go. Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town, which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
I kind of wish he was still dead, to be honest. Not Iggy, obviously, but him specifically. Oh, there's like a little teddy bear child. Oh, look at those little bunny children. So cute. You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
Oh my god. From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held onto the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment. Change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Attention! Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost. I like how you can't see him, but the pig is still asleep at his house.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. a conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
Oh my god, so fake. We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all... What a weird saying. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. And if you don't want to make that choice, we will force you. And even then, if you don't want to make that choice, then we will kill you. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Okay. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. Yeah, you gonna die. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so it is with a happy heart that I proclaim,
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
our harvest awaits.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched.
Okay.
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time.
Well, we don't want to give him what he wants.
The end.
What a great ending. Yes.
Ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything.
Well, I think it was Gran who exploded, who blew up the source, and that probably caused... Yeah, because when Iggy's fireworks went off inside of the hole, the ice kind of came out of the hole and, like, iced it over. So they made a very big explosion, and so the ice probably just iced everything over.
Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
No.
No, I don't mean that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Yep. We got this. Let's try Chill Cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell
He
rung.
looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? It's a kink of ours, don't worry about it. No one's fault, really. Rolo just got a little startled. Rolo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids gave ol' Hiram a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Look at him! He's so cute! Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. Ever since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town? An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes?
Luca gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives? I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. Oh, I don't, but why do we need to untie you so you can explain? Just explain. You kids deserve an
Luca
explanation.
looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings.
I don't trust that. I don't know.
Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This'll all make sense in time. He's gonna run away.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past, indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that must be brought to...
He punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
light. Son of a...
Darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there and let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
Well, our gran said the same thing. I think they just want to protect us. I don't know. Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
Okay, well, then it has to be Sly Cop.
Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board. They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation.
Yeah, I think Beck will do good.
Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task. With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
What? What's going on here? You're the Modewell girl. Please, call me Beck. Sorry about all
Mr. Tolliver
this.
looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
Don't try too much. It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
Don't get too cocky. You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, Tolliver, you little gullible munchkin, you. I don't know what he is. Is he a squirrel? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. You never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So it turns out we're both here
Beck
to
twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her though. If anyone were to find out that we were going to destroy the source and the town along with it, well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You're sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good, there is one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing, really. The other day I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an odd phrase in a perennial harvest transmission. Underground secrets. Yep, that's probably where the telephone booth will take you. Where that underground shaft thing will take you. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and nowhere to put it? It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. Can we follow him? I've got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs,
I think
Mr.
it's
Tolliver
quite
hesitated
cozy.
and turned to Beck with a puzzled look.
No. Don't be suspicious now.
She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued
Okay.
up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
You guys catch that? Sure did. Are you guys sure he's out of the house? This whole time, Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells us is apples?
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rolo. Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it
Beck
seems.
marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered, underground. Could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number thingies or an anagram. So U would be 21, N would be 14, D would be... Ooh, it's an anagram. Nuncreed's drugstore. Oh shit, he got that very fast. What?
Luca and Beck looked at Rolo with amazement.
Rolo, that was incredible. Well, it's either that or Kren's nude rug store. Check both? Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How did you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. You know he watched the Da Vinci series like 3 times. Well, I guess we know where to go next. We better go to Nuncreed's. Fine, don't let me go mourn my dad. Oh. Hello? You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? No? He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear, that man would be late to his own funeral. It's suspicious. They're really just piling more trash on there. Oh. You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Oh, they're brother and sister. Was caught up with work. I should have pieced that together sooner. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is this insipid town festival really about? I think
Gus looked around nervously.
I think Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull strings, installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Mr. Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility, so she is nice. She's good. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Is her name Eris? Father left us nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That is just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They're dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When this all inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be a Gus. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. It's getting late, children. Oh, I was hoping we could have like a heart-to-heart with her. Can we go back? Oh, she's gone. We better go to Nuncreed's. Yeah. Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. Oh no, I wanted to go
To the
around.
drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey, Solomon. Solomon? We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Then where'd you get the candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. What happened to his ear? He has like a chunk missing. Though we might not always have family to rely on, licorice has never let me down. Yeah, Eris, I think Eris isn't his mom. She like adopted him or something, but doesn't treat him like family. Or something, it was something like that, I think. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Oh, yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. Okay, judgy. I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold hard cash. Okay, toodles. Well, he's right, it's locked. Well, that telephone booth it's lit up, so there's gotta be more clues. Okay, let's see. I am not gonna go there yet. Shit. The answer's gotta be around here somewhere. I wanna go up here. Yeah. Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nuncreed? No.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
Don't go in there. It's probably like an elevator type thing. Or it's just like a trapdoor that you fall into. That is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Kren's Nude Rug Store. I mean, Underground Secrets. The password.
Flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
Oh no. All right, let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground Secrets. Sounds like that did something. Hold on tight, y'all are about to fall. Great, now what? I guess
The
yep.
inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
Oh shit.
The air was stagnant.
There's a
It smelled vaguely
hazmat
of
suit.
chlorine.
I knew it. You knew that there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth? Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue 12 were real? Rolo, at one point or another, you've said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. It looks like each of these has something written on them. This suit has a broken mask. So have we found our mystery warehouse creeper? Well, at least we found their hazmat suit. If it walks like an Nuncreed and talks like an Nuncreed, let's not jump to conclusions. Just saying. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to that old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. Starting to? Perennial Harvest main office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all of this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. Where there's a will, there's a way. Mining Operations Alpha. What? Is that how they made that hole down to the source? You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. The town is all farms and fertilizer. And a series of tubes. Holloway says you only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the one thing about Pa, you don't always realize what he means until it's too late. Okay. That's a lot of buttons. Push them all. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech. Careful.
Rollo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
No, don't push anything. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh shit, is someone coming through? Rollo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow yet. Oh shit, someone is coming through. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Hide in one of them, I guess. Just get back. No, not Mr. Nun Creed. Shit. 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 Awesome! You all need to come with me, now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password. But they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. Maybe he is good, but like, why did he try to kill us that one time? Or like, was he trying to protect us by going, because we were like too curious for our own good, so he shoved us into the elevator to hide us from the clipboard people? I don't know. We don't care about our skins. Hold on now, I like my skin. This all stops now, Nun Creed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
Oh, he's Joseph. You sound just like him. Our dad? Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
He did say he felt shame about something. I forget what it was exactly. All of this. That's a lie. It's true, I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patients and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us, says he's got an opportunity. He'd found something he didn't quite understand, and he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. Is that why our dad left? Because he said he had something he had to do. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people. But the thing I could never get him to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick into villain plotline. So he got a bit, money hungry, which I get it. Money is nice. Just don't let it get to your head too much. Walt loved being righteous almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone. Was he wrong?
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he still got me saying yes. Is there a point to this sob story? Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing. He's gonna try to kill us now. Great.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
Fuck you. I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this. But you forced my hand. You still have a choice and you're choosing to do this. So don't he sounds like one of those abusers in a relationship who is like, why did you make me hit you? You know I don't like hitting you. It's like that gross, disgusting, gaslighty grossness going on here. I don't like it.
Luca began to laugh.
What? You really don't know? My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Juniper. Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's gonna disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
'Cause you're a fuck. How does she know? Oh shit, his eyes. Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca
Oh,
by the shoulders.
fuck you.
His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. She's not stupid. Tell me now, she's in danger, boy. I don't know. She's had a map with a mark on the fountain in the town square. The fountain? But why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She's going to the source. She knows about the source? What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's gonna freeze us all. You all need to run. I think we're safer down here, honestly. If the entire town freezes over, I think we're still safe down here, though. But could we get back up? I don't know. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. Okay, so he's so wishy-washy right now. I'm getting whiplash. So he's now he wants to save us and he wants to save our grandma. But also he was just about to kill us, so... What the fuck? Oh shit. Weehoo. That did not go how I expected. So... we're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. You good? Yep. We should hold hands. I love this town.
Chapter 8.
I think we will leave it there though. My voice is starting to get a little... Thank you to everyone who has stopped by today to watch me play Beacon Pines. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys have a lovely continuance to your day. And until next time, take care of one another, be kind to each other, as well as yourselves, of course. And I will see you in the next stream. Toodles!